The arrest came about yesterday after Kent County General Hospital notified police about a sexual assault victim who was being treated. Christopher Kellen Benz Jr. was taken into custody and charged with fourth-degree rape of someone under 16 years of age, as well as incest. After arraignment, Kellen Benz was released on $6,000 unsecured bond. K-9 Warden, a 10-year-old black lab retriever who served with the Division of Fish and Wildlife, is being remembered for dedication to the job and as part of the family of his longtime partner, Lieutenant Casey Zolper. Warden was scheduled for a formal retirement this week, but recently died after 8 years of service. Zolper lobbied for a plan to start a K-9 team in Fish and Wildlife several years ago. Warden was of assistance in uncovering evidence, searching for lost or missing individuals, and tracking down poachers and other lawbreakers. And a reminder, the Frederica Street Fair is being held today at the parking lot of the Senior Center. Hours are 10 a.m. until 1 p.m., and activities will benefit the proposed Frederica Community Center. It's 8:05 on Delaware 105.9. And on the sports scene, it will be an all-Delaware final in the Big League World Series in Roxana this afternoon, 5 o'clock, as Laurel and Milford won their semifinal games yesterday. Orioles belt 6 home runs in a 12-2 victory over the St. Louis Cardinals. Meantime, the Phillies fall to the Mets 5-4, and the Nationals fell to the Atlanta Braves yesterday by a score of 7-6. Preseason opener for the Eagles, and the Bears over the Eagles in Chicago 34-28. From the Weather Center, we've got partly sunny skies on the way today, 81 at the beaches, 85 inland, and tomorrow variably cloudy again into the 80s, increasing clouds on the way Monday. High 82 inland, about 79 at the beaches. I'm Mark Fauser, Delaware 105.9 News. Weller does Delmarva is coming up on Delaware 105.9.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Okay, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jim Weller here. What a nice day out it is. What a great week it's been. And we want to say welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. We are live right here in my office at Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. The technology is just amazing. So we're doing our show. Something new we've started doing is we're streaming it. So if you are near a computer or want to watch us, you go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com. And we'll be right there. You'll be able to see the bubble bath that we have that we're going to talk about today, and the ink pens and the air fresheners and the school glue and everything else. So
well, there's actually a link there that they got to click. It says watch now.
Oh, my gosh. They got to click on watch now?
Yes.
Can't you make it any more complicated?
I'm trying to.
So first they got to turn on their computer, go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com, and then click on watch now.
That's correct. But you'll get to see you'll get to see Darren. I am just out of the camera range, which works great because I don't want to break the camera.
Okay. All right. Well, then don't step on it, all right?
No problem.
All right. So, Darren, what do you think of all that technology? That's amazing. That's amazing, isn't it?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm not going to demo the bubble bath, though.
Oh, really?
No.
What if I had some shampoo? I couldn't demo the shampoo. So, anyway. All right, folks. So, we're really going to be a great show. I've got some crazy ideas and things I want to talk about. Then we've got some very serious things that we're going to talk about. But we want to say thank you for watching or listening. And we're always asking people to like us on Facebook. So if you would go to Facebook and like Weller Does Delmarva, we'd appreciate it. And if you are watching the show or listening to the show, you can send me a note and tell me how we're doing. Quite honestly, we just talk and ramble, and we often wonder what's our report card look like. So anyway, I wanted to tell you that. So one of my first sponsors that I am really very, very happy with them is First Class Heating and Air. People say, Jim, you really brag on your sponsors a little bit too much. But I really am sincerely saying I have dealt with these people. I am happy with them. They encapsulated underneath my house. What did my wife tell me the other day? She said, when they encapsulate under your house, they take all the insulation out and they condition the crawl space. So it's either warm in the winter or cool in the summer. And she said, it actually is cooler in the summer. She said when she gets up, her feet are just a little colder than she'd like them to be. So I'm like, dang, going, I can't win. Now, in the winter, she loved the fact that the floor was a little warmer than it used to be. So anyway, I had my crawl space encapsulated. So I had a new heating and air conditioning system put in that house. I had it put in a rental house. I had my air conditioning system fixed here at Bridgeville. And they also do plumbing and electrical. I haven't had that done yet, but I also have had a home performance test where they come out with this big blower they put on your front door and create a negative pressure in your house. Man, it was the coolest thing. In other words, it like pulled all the animals and everything right up against the door. No, it wasn't that powerful, but I was thinking, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking, any loose dog hairs that are underneath of anything are coming out. So, but it was really good. So if you need plumbing, heating, air conditioning, a home performance test, you want to deal with a licensed and insured local company, been doing business here on Delmarva for over 40 years. They also do business in Maryland. 934-8900. 934-8900. Tell them I sent you. If you got any questions about them, you can feel free to call me also. I like them. I like them. I like them. Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today. Nothing's happening at the barn today. Nothing is happening at the barn today. Mark your calendar. It's going to be the end of the month. I don't know whether it's going to be 2 or 3 days at the end of the month or 1 day, but we are done at the end of this month. So anyway, nothing's happening at the barn, but Weller's Utility Trailers will be open today about 9 o'clock or maybe sooner. If you need a trailer, today would be a wonderful day to buy a trailer. In other words, I think Brooks is on a roll. You've been moving them out this week, 2 and 3 a day, haven't you?
That's correct.
Yeah, you need to speed it up just a little bit.
I will try.
Okay.
I will try.
I need 1 an hour, all right?
I'll work on it.
Okay?
Yep.
Except for when you take lunch. Then you only got to sell half of one.
Right.
Brooks will be in sales at 9 o'clock. His brother's running around here, Brandon. He'll be waiting on people, Jason. So you can get the Ritter clan or you can get Jason Troyer, either one. So they'll take good care of you. New trailers, used trailers. Man, we got a barge load of used trailers out there.
Yes, we do.
Man, we trade them in, we buy them. It's like we must get more than one a day because there must be 30 of them out there. So
Yep. Come on in.
anyway.
We'll get you set up with one. If you don't want used, we got new also.
All right, and we promise this. If you don't need a trailer and you buy one, we will keep your name and number. And every time somebody wants to borrow one, we'll send them to you.
There you go.
How's that?
A win-win.
That's a win-win.
Or lose-lose, depends on
Well,
what side of that you're on.
Right. So anyway, that's that. Now, that voice you hear is a good friend of mine, Darren Gingrich.
Yes.
Okay. He is a financial, I use the word wealth,
Yes.
wealth strategist. So we're going to sit here and strategize
There you go.
how to be wealthy.
Strategize.
Is that right? Strategize.
Strategize.
So, Select
It's
Financial
good,
in
it
Milford.
has a good sound to it.
Doesn't it? We're going to strategize. And then after we become wealthy, we'll strategize what we're going to do with our wealth. How's that? All right. Well, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right. You are now in our fitness group.
Yes, and
That's
feeling much better.
Feeling much better. 2 mornings a week. We meet as a group of people, and we work out at 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Is that right?
And we inspire each other.
And we inspire each other as we watch each other sweat and try to so on.
Is that what you call it? Inspire each other?
Inspire.
That's right.
It's funny that we're not embarrassed in front of each other. So anyway, and then now you've joined our go-karting club. Is that
Yes.
right? The first
Having a
Wednesday
blast
night of
over
every month, we
Yep.
rent Shore Speed in Milford. What do you think of Shore Speed?
It's a lot of fun.
Isn't
A
it?
lot of fun.
The fun meter was off the chart,
It was.
especially when the electric went out. Oh, we had a ball, though, didn't we? It was fun wondering what was going
It was
on.
a good night.
It was a good night. No ambulance were needed. Shore Speed in Milford, folks. If you've never been, like them on Facebook, Shore Speed, and check them out. We have had fun there, so we have allowed Darren to enter the zone of the group that goes on
the
the
fun
first
zone.
the fun zone. All right, you want to talk about wealth,
Let's talk about wealth.
health,
let's
and
talk-
go
let's-
karts.
Let's there you go. But let's talk about what happened here as the market corrected.
Okay,
The Dow on around the 30th of July. The Dow.
you're talking in the past week or
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yes.
The
okay.
Dow dropped 300 some points
in 1 day,
Yeah.
and then bounce back.
Yeah. It's bouncing back. It's still down some.
Okay.
But
Overall, though, like if somebody's saying, take somebody like me, like over the past 15 years, is the Dow overall went up, overall went down, or
well, if you go back, there's some charts online. You can go back to 1900. You can start
Ooh.
tracking
Okay.
the Dow, and it really puts it in perspective.
Okay.
If you listen to what comes on in the media, it's really frustrating for me when I watch what the media does, because they're trying to create a story.
Okay.
One day the market's up, and they're talking about it's just going to drop for, it'll never, it's going to be the end,
Okay.
and the next day it corrects some, and they're like, it'll never come back again. I mean, they're trying to create a story. There's oftentimes so little fact as
Right.
to, what's really going on. But
Isn't the Dow what drives the country?
well, the Dow is representative of 30 companies
Okay.
that they've chosen
Key
to represent
companies.
their specific. So each company is designed to represent an aspect of the
The market.
companies out there.
Okay.
So when you say the market's drop, what you're trying to say is that in general, the companies that make up the market have
Okay.
have dropped.
But yet, in all reality, here in Sussex County, Delaware, we're not overly affected by the Dow.
Well, you are if you have money invested directly in the market.
Right. That's true.
But,
Okay.
and you are in that the market has, the economy and the market, there are some influences, obviously, that they have against each other. But let's talk a little bit, we talk about strategizing. So what does
Okay.
that really mean?
Right.
To put that into a very real, how has it impacted people? We have a highly tactical, conservative growth strategy that we use for a lot of folks that are coming out of CDs that are just not making money. We use it as a component for those for a lot of the other portfolios also. But
Okay.
to give you an idea of what it felt like, the Dow corrected in about a week and a half, beginning on the 28th roughly. It corrected down about 3%.
Okay.
So a lot of people felt that.
Okay.
No.
3%'s a lot. is what you're
3%.
saying.
I'm not
Okay.
saying it's a lot, but people noticed it. They were
Okay.
feeling like, oh, this
Okay.
is, my money is shrinking. But the folks that were in this strategy, or the piece of this strategy, because it's highly tactical, our managers in that strategy saw it coming. On the 27th, they went to an all-cash position.
Okay.
They went from bonds to an all-cash position.
Okay.
So while everybody else lost, meaningful amounts, most people at least, the market in general dropped 3%. In this strategy, the day before the correction started, now the dramatic part was on the 30th, but
Okay.
it started dropping on, I think, the 28th.
Okay.
27th, they went to an all-cash position. And that's because it's highly tactical, and they were reading their technicals, and they decided it was time to sit in cash. For
Really?
those of my people that really can't, most people aren't going to freak out about a 3% correction, but there are some that will.
Okay.
So my point is that there are strategies out there that a lot of people don't know about. Come see us, because those folks didn't see a correction.
Right. And that's the key strategy.
That's exactly right.
Right. In other words, if you want to invest your money, I think it's important to, like if I was a person saying, okay, I'm going to invest some money.
Mm-hmm.
What I have enjoyed about getting to know you as well as your partner, Drew, is that, you're local. You
Mm-hmm.
don't live in Wilmington. You don't
Right.
live in
Right.
Newcastle County. You
You
live
live in your
You
county.
live right
Yep.
here where I
Yep.
live. So you live where I earned my money. In other words, so and I get the feeling that you care about your investments just as if it was your own investment.
That's right.
In other words, and I feel like that you guys are sincerely interested in making and guiding me in a good decision. It's not just so much about one more account or another
Right.
account number on the board. It's because, you two are your own bosses, so it's not like you have anybody driving quotas for you or anything like that. Your own internal motivation is just to do a good job for people. But that's, I understand all the Dow stuff and all that, but I'm just trying to say it's just an average John Q. Public type person. I think it's important, if you are going to allow somebody to manage or invest your money or touch your money in any way, shape, or form, that it's somebody that you have a certain confidence level
Right.
in. In other words, when you go in your office and I see pictures of your family and you've been on mission trips and things of that nature. So you bring it a little bit more down. It's not so stuffy and it's not so just about the money. It's about a relationship with one another.
Yeah, and because
I hope
it-
I did that all justice.
No, I think that's
So, in other words,
I think that's a great example, and thank you. I appreciate
in
that.
other words, but
because
I'm-
that's what we're after, is to be the people.
you're
that-
technically first in the people business.
That's right.
I just interrupted you again.
No, but that's true. It's It's not about just opening an account, although at the end of the day, many times that is what happens.
Well, that's how it gets started.
Right. But it's about understanding your situation, because everybody's situation is different. I mean, I have some folks that are very concerned about just making sure they can't lose money.
Right.
I have other folks that are like, well, if I'm going to have my money parked, I want it to have the upside. When the market's cranking, I want the upside, that are less concerned about the downside. Mm-hmm. So my point is that there is an investment out there, and I don't know that most people understand that. I'll get, one of the questions people will ask me is, well, what's a good investment out there? Well, that's like coming in here and asking, well, what good deal do you have today?
Right.
I mean, you got a lot of good deals.
What you're
not knowing what your
or,
needs are. Exactly.
Right.
You got to know, well, what is it that you need? What are your goals? When are you going to retire?
But everybody's risk level is different.
That's
also.
exactly
You
right.
got to take their temperature,
Yes.
more or less. So and
Yes.
that starts with a meeting and a greeting and a conversation. And fortunately, you're right next door to a restaurant, so you can have a meeting.
I like that analogy. Take your temperature.
Right, but in other words,
yeah.
I mean, like I'll just use my family, for example. Mm-hmm. You may meet with me, and I may say, Darren, if I'm going to park my money, dagnabbit, I want the upsides, okay?
Yep.
I'm used to taking losses, so I want the upsides. Yep. You may talk to my wife, and she might say, I don't want to lose a dime.
Right.
Put me in something very secure.
Yep.
In other words, or you may talk to any one of my 3 children, and they may have 3 different things. So,
But
what I, again, have grown to enjoy about knowing you and knowing Drew is that you have you're just a regular Joe, even though your name is Darren. In other words,
people are really confused right now.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
I thought his name was Darren or
Drew. But now where's Joe coming from? And we're this John Q. public.
If someone calls Monday and asks for Joe, I'll know they listen to the show, right?
Listen to the show. But anyway, so I'm just trying to encourage you folks. I know Darren. I personally know Darren. Done business with him on different things and have enjoyed dealing with him and also his partner, Drew. A couple local guys. And then you're teamed up with a whole network of people all across the country that can guide you and steer you and give you input. And then you digest it and analyze it, because they don't get to meet your customer. You did.
Right. What you're referring to is our back office.
Right.
We've got hundreds of people that support us as far as the investment ideas we have.
Right.
Some of them are our own. Some of them are the result of a couple hundred people sitting behind computers researching. But
is it fair to say, in all honesty, that half your customers are probably friends of yours?
Probably so. I mean, honestly, the process of getting to know each other takes a while, and so if we don't like each other, we'll probably not do business. So probably almost all of my customers
you would
are
know
friends of mine.
immediately, are these two personalities going to click?
No, that's true. And honestly, I wouldn't push too hard for a relationship where it didn't feel like it was going to work, because we're going to spend a lot of time across the desk from each other.
And you're going to get to know each other.
Exactly.
And you're handling their money.
Yep, exactly.
It's almost like being a heart surgeon.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, Select Financial Group. Is that what it's called?
Select Financial Group.
Okay. And
www.selectfinancial.us or email me, Darren, at selectfinancial.us, or feel free to call me at 424-7777.
424-7777.
Yep.
I would ask if everybody that is listening, I think there's just a few over 10,000 listening. I need everybody to send Darren an email and just tell him, say, man, you really look good on that stream. Okay?
You're telling them to lie?
Okay. All right. We're done with your commercial segment now. Okay? I have got to ask you a question.
Okay, go for it.
Okay? Where did you get that shirt?
I don't know. It was in my closet this morning.
It really looks like a shirt I used to own.
It could be.
I am not kidding you. You have got to ask your wife where that shirt came from.
I got it out of my closet. That's all I can tell you.
I think that shirt came from the Red Barn. Or else you've got one just like one I used to own.
Does it look better on me than it did you?
Yeah. It's less form-fitting on you than it is on me. All right, Darren. Is there anything else we need to know?
It had abs on it when you used to wear it?
Yeah. You stretched them out. You flattened them out. Oh, my. Everybody wins. What, Brooks?
Oh,
Oh, let's play that
disclaimer.
disclaimer. I love this thing.
The opinions voiced in this program are for general information only and not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which investments may be appropriate for you, consult with your attorney, accountant, financial advisor, or tax advisor prior to investing. Securities are offered in the U.S. through First Allied Securities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer. Member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services are offered through First Allied Advisory Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor.
All right, that was that. Okay, Darren, thank you very much. Okay, have a good weekend. All right, folks, if you do call him or email him, tell him I sent you. I get a penny for every customer I send him. So I want to send him a bunch of them. All right, I want to mention another good friend of mine, Dave Morgan, and his wife, Jeannie Morgan, have been, I've been getting some products for them pertaining to nutrition and weight loss, and I've been getting a wrap once a week. So many people kid me about it and so on, but I want to see Brooks get wrapped one of these days. But anyway, this wrap is a very simple thing. You just put it on your stomach, kind of detoxifies you. And people say, there's no way this thing could even be real or whatever. Well, my wife is semi-skeptical. And you can ask her. She'll say, no, his stomach's tightening up there a little bit. So anyway, and my stomach gets all like gurgly when I'm doing it. So in other words, it's like a 45-minute thing, and I can tell it's doing something because I must be full of all kinds of toxins. And then I take a protein shake once a day. It's only 100 calories, and it's full of a lot of fiber, which helps keeps everything moving right along, gives me some energy and so on and so forth, and also helps me detoxify from the inside out. So has a lot of free radical fighting agents, so antitoxins or whatever, so fighting radicals. So very interesting products. I'm very happy with them. I actually have just took a brand new product for stress, and it really has worked. I'm like amazed. I got it from them probably a month and a half ago and never took any of it until just the other day. I was stressed to the max. So
you shouldn't have any stress here.
Oh my gosh, I'm more excited when I just have less stress, not more stress. But anyway, so they have a website, which is getnaturalbodywraps.com. They're on Facebook, Delaware Wrap and Tone. Like them there if you would. And send them a note. Tell them you heard about their products or heard about them on my show. Ask them what they have to offer. Once in a while, Jeannie will offer a free wrap to some of my listeners. I did not. I don't know if she would or wouldn't today. So if you give her a call at 422-8315, 422-8315, you can call her right now and just say, hey, I was just listening to Jim, and do I qualify for a free wrap? And see what she says, because I don't know if she's going to say yes or no. 422-8315. Want to remind you, Weller's Utility Trailers, I don't know if they're open yet, but they'll be open by 9 for sure. I can't see the showroom from here, but we are live, and we are at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, and they're going to be open today till 1 o'clock. And Brooks, who is, what are you today, co-hosting, or are you the executive producer?
I would say a bit of both.
He's a bit of both, folks. He's a bit of both. And if you want some of the bubble bath that we're selling, could they come and see you, Brooks?
Absolutely.
You're the bubble bath guy?
I'm the bubble bath guy. I'm the glue guy, the pen guy, the
Look, if you're
guy.
watching online, I'm going to hold it up, okay? It's called Kids Connection Space Berries Bubble Bath. It was a big joke. I mentioned it yesterday, but people are coming in and buying these items. So if you want some bubble bath, 32 ounces of bubble bath now, what would you expect to pay for that at a trailer store? I have no idea. But anyway, why would you even expect to buy it at a trailer store? Just because I got a deal on it. Got a whole bunch of this stuff. Anyway, 50 cents a bottle, but here's where the deal gets real. 3 for $1.
Wow.
And you can mix and match. We got other stuff that's 3 for $1. So you can get one of each of our 3 for $1 things for $1.
That's amazing.
That's unbelievable. So 3 for $1, and it doesn't have to be 3 bottles of bubble bath. But one thing kids do with bubble bath is they waste it.
Yes, they do.
Okay?
Half a bottle in the bathtub at one time.
So the good thing about bubble bath is you want to buy it super, super, super cheap. And while you're here, you would be allowed to buy a trailer. Could a person buy a trailer the same time they're buying the bubble bath?
Absolutely.
Okay. Could they buy a trailer big enough to haul all the bubble bath we own?
Yes, and I might even load it for him.
You'll be out there with a forklift loading these pallets of bubble bath. Make him load them bottle by bottle if you buy a trailer and do that. That'd be good exercise.
I will do it.
Brooks, what else you got to tell me?
Well, I just wanted to mention that if you have never been here, we are not just a trailer store. You need to stop by and look
And we're not
around.
Clowns either, okay?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But there is just, Jim likes deals. He likes to buy deals.
Oh, and I love
So All kinds of deals out there.
There is. I wish I could get my selling to match my buying. Folks, we're going to be back in just a couple minutes. Weller Does Delmarva. Look us up online and watch us. See ya. We'll be right back.
Is your business looking to network, brand themselves, and have some fun while helping a great cause? Well, look no further. KSI, Kent Sussex Industries, invites your business to help support their 25th annual 3-Club Golf Tournament at Jonathan's Landing in Magnolia, Wednesday, September 17th. KSI needs sponsors, door prizes, and goodie bag items. Sponsorship levels vary from only 50. Sponsorship will enable KSI to continue to provide much-needed quality training and employment to people with disabilities here in Delaware. Please call Alicia Hollis at 422-4014.
Thanks for listening to Delaware 105.9 on your radio. And for your convenience, streaming live online. Visit Delaware1059.com to hear local news and talk for Delmarva online, streaming 24/7. Sponsored in part by Dart First State. Let Dart do the driving. Save money, save gas, ride greener. Bus route statewide between Rehoboth, Georgetown, Dover, and Wilmington. Delaware 105.9. Streaming live at Delaware1059.com.
CBS News Update. I'm Gary Nunn. American cargo planes today dropped a second round of humanitarian aid to thousands of members of the Yazidi minority, people isolated on a mountaintop in northern Iraq.
These drops included the basic needs of those who are on the mountain. Lots of water, lots of high nutritious food items, and some medicines.
Reporter Saud Marani via Skype in Baghdad. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel is warning that ISIS is a very dangerous organization.
Very strong military capability. The brutality of what that group and groups associated with it represent threaten not just the Middle East, but threaten all parts of the world.
Middle East expert Charles Lister via Skype from Doha says many of Iraq's neighbors are threatened as well.
Its capability to continue acquiring control over territory and also governing over populations and killing large amounts of people is understandably making an awful lot of regional states concerned.
CBS News Update. I'm Gary Nunn.
Hi, I'm Christina Lassard with Lassard Builders. If you are looking for a new home, one of your biggest challenges is trying to force your family's current and future needs into a specific home plan. At Lassard Builders, our goal is to build a true custom home where you can make changes or add features to one of our plans, or we'll help you design your own. Whether downsizing or expanding, work hand in hand with my father and third-generation builder to build the home that suits your family's current and future needs. Stop by our model home in the East Villages of 5 Points or online at LassardBuilders.com.
Keeping it local is important to third-generation builder Brian Lassard and the Lassard Builders team. They are loyal to local contractors, businesses, and continually give back by volunteering and serving on nonprofit boards. They have a new blog called Live Delaware, dedicated to supporting locally owned and operated organizations. Join in by going to LassardBuilders.com and clicking on the Live Delaware tab. Live Delaware is just a reminder to keep it local in the nation's small wonder.
Right now, you can enjoy the comfort and savings of a new energy-efficient air conditioning system with 0% interest-free financing for 4 years, free 10-year parts and labor warranty, and free maintenance for the first year. If you find that you're less comfortable each summer but spending more trying to cool your home, call First Class Heating and Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical today. In Maryland, 410-742-2121. Delaware, 302-934-8900. Or online at firstclasshvac.com.
Delaware Paddle Sports in Lewis is your best choice for sales and rentals of quality stand-up paddle boards, kayaks, and accessories. Join them on a tour or ask to demo any kayak they carry to try before you buy. Delaware Paddle Sports carries a large selection of American-made fishing and recreational kayaks and quality stand-up paddle boards. Call Delaware Paddle Sports at 645-7300 or stop by to experience their excellent customer service just north of the Wawa in Lewis. Delaware Paddle Sports, 645-7300.
Did you know there's an orthodontist in Millsboro? Children, teens, and adults can get the smile they've always wanted with Dr. Robert Park, orthodontist. Conveniently located in the Peninsula Shopping Center next to BJ's in Millsboro. Dr. Park accepts most insurances, Delaware Medicaid, and offers affordable payment plans. Customize your smile with braces or Invisalign. Friday and Saturday hours available now. Call 302-297-3750 or visit online at pdmbraces.com.
Hi, this is Jason Dean from JD Sign Company. Has your business, church, school, or fire company been considering a new electronic message sign? Have you received quotes on a new sign that doesn't fit your budget? JD Sign Company sells quality, affordable electronic message signs, and we have a solution to get you that new sign. With qualified financing of a 12 to 60-month term, we can get your project moving with no money down and payments of just $99 for the next 3 months. Contact us today to get your new electronic message sign. JD Sign Company, 302-786-2761 or DelawareSign.com. That's JD Sign Company, DelawareSign.com.
Have you ever noticed how hard it is to make yourself stand out in a crowd? Even if you scream, no one seems to be listening. It's the same way in business. How do you attract the attention and clients that you deserve? How do you push your competition for the interest of new clients? It can be tough, so we want to help. We're inviting you to join marketing expert Holland Cook for a meaningful conversation about your business and your clientele. What's worked in the past won't work in the future. Join Holland Cook as he shares what he's learned from hundreds of professional service firms from across the United States. And there's absolutely no cost to you. So join us at Naj Bistro and Wine Bar on Coastal Highway in Rehoboth on Thursday, August 21st, starting at 3 p.m. Seating is very limited, so please RSVP by calling 302-422-7575, extension 34. That's 302-422-7575, extension 34. It just might be the best hour you'll spend on your business all year long.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Okay. Hey, everybody, we're having a good time here. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We are live right at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, Delaware. If you lived here, you'd be home now. So anyway, mentioned, we've got a lot of people watching today on the stream there. So you can go to wellerdoesdelmarva.com and click on Watch Us Live. And if you want, you can even send us a comment. But I would like to hear from you. How do you like the show? How we doing? What would you like to see us do different? How's our hair look? And so on. So you can shoot me a direct email to jim@wellers.com or send me a message on Facebook. So got a lot cooking here today. Got some really neat deals. I mentioned some of these yesterday morning on Dan's show when I was at Jimmy's Grill. But the bubble bath has been an interesting hit. Now this one here. This is washable school glue. This one, I found this little bottle of glue online at Staples for $4.79. Now, Brooks, did you tell me we sold like 60 bottles yesterday of this stuff?
That's correct.
Okay. It's because it's super cheap. It's almost dirt cheap, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, these deals I get, folks, if you're listening and you say, well, why would I go to Weller's and get school supplies? Only because they're probably better than half of the big box stores. So this glue, let me just give you an example. Washable school glue. Where in the world is this? Selling it for $10. Now, I can show you. You can go to staples.com and look the same brand, same bottle, same part number up, and it's $4.79. But here at Weller's, we're selling it for a whopping 10 cents a bottle. Okay?
And the deal even gets better than that. You buy 12 for $1.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
12
for
of them.
$1.
That's less than 10 cents a piece.
That's correct.
Golly day. All right. Well, anyway, this is how we make our money. This is where it's at, folks. 12 bottles of washable school glue for $1. Then we got these ink pens. This is crazy. Paper Mate ink pens. I got a package of 10 ink pens. I see these, for like $1.50, $1.75 for 10 ink pens. What do we got them here for? 50 cents a pack, okay? So better than half of the big box stores. 50 cents a pack, and again, 3 packs for $1. So that's 30 ink pens, folks. I don't care if you own a school, if you homeschool, if you own a business, you cannot buy 30 ink pens for $1 anywhere that I know of.
That's under 4 cents a pen.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've done the math on this, Brooks.
Quick today.
So anyway, quick today. He's unbelievable. He's lightning fast. Anyway, the other ink pens we have are like a click pen, like a Paper Mate click pen, and they're colored pens. Like a package of 4 has a green, a pink, an orange, and a purple. 50 cents a pack, 3 for $1. Holy mackerel. And I guess what we're saying is the 3 for $1 stuff, like you could get 1 bubble bath, 1 pack of 4 ink pens, and 1 pack of 10 ink pens for $1.
Mix and match.
That's unbelievable, folks. So anyway, that's only at Weller's in Bridgeville. You're not going to find that anywhere else because most people are smart enough to ask for more money. But I'm here to do it in volume. I'm going to make my money in volume. That's just like eating soup with a fork. You're going to do a lot of work to get anything done. But we have fun here, and we like to work hard. Just ask anybody that works here. So anyway.
And one thing that's different about you that I don't know if everybody knows is you like to find deals. And when you find deals, you
I like to pass
the
it
deal
on.
on.
Correct, yes.
So you're always
Yes.
thinking about the customer.
I am. It is all about, because without the customer, I got nothing.
Absolutely.
Except a whole building. So, yes, we are all about the customer. But we do like to pass it on, and you can even see it with the trailers. In other words, we went in the trailer business. I didn't decide to just buy one brand of trailer and just have a handful and expect you to come in and make your entire trailer buying decision on one brand of trailer.
Sure.
That's pretty unfair and pretty selfish. So I have invested in many brands of trailers. And we try to make it so when you come in here and you say, I'm looking for a 6x12 landscaper, what do you want, a single axle, a tandem axle? Do you want a ramp door, double doors? Do you want it this height, that height? Do you want these options or that options? And let me show you another brand, because no two trailers are built the same.
Not at all.
And so many people, I mean, we get it all the time. They're shopping the internet. They're shopping here. They're shopping there. I call the internet like a ghost deal.
And that it is.
You know, we have had so many people buy trailers on the internet, and there be a brand that maybe we sell, and then there's a problem with their certificate of origin, or they have a warranty problem, and they want us to get involved. Let's think that through. In other words, you made sure you didn't do business with us, you know, because the internet is like a ghost. You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know if their bills are paid. You don't know if they're going to be there if you need them. I had somebody recently was talking to me about how they were going to buy a trailer online, and I was talking to him, and I said, well, what are you going to do if after the very first day you own that trailer, something goes wrong? Who are you even going to call? You bought it from miles and miles and miles away, so you're not going to take it there, and if you take it there, you don't even know if they're there.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't think about this. In other words, I mean, I understand it with a pack of ink pens.
Yeah, but a trailer.
But when you're talking about a trailer, it's an investment. It's not just a commodity. It's an investment. So the minute we sell somebody a trailer, we become partners. In other words, in the big box stores, we sell a brand of trailers called Carry On. And you can find them at many of the big box stores, in other words. And the thing about it is, if you buy a Carry On here and you have a warranty problem, we work as the liaison between you and the manufacturer. How many times have we been asked to get involved and help a customer because they bought one at one of the big box stores, because the big box stores don't do anything.
They're sorry
They don't
about your
do
luck.
anything. Yep. So anyway, so enough on that. If you need a trailer, if you need an ink pen, if you need bubble bath, or if you need washable school glue, we are your guys. Is that about fair?
That
Anyway, let's talk something serious. Let me talk about one of my advertisers, George Luff & Associates. They are doing our payroll. Now, they don't furnish – somebody said to me, do they furnish the money to pay your payroll? No, they don't furnish the money to pay your payroll. That would be fantastic. George, pay all my people and bill me once a month. No, they don't do that. So anyway, if you own a business, you could have one employee. You could be a husband and wife team, and you just say, you know what, I don't want the headaches, the worries of, did I get it right? Did I keep up to date with all the new rules and regulations and all that? George and his staff can take care of all of that. It's Luff & Associates. They'll do your I-9s, or you can have a direct deposit system, or if you want them to write the payroll checks, 940 forms, 941s, everything. 1 to 5 employees. Let's say you are 1 to 5 employees. It's $25 a pay cycle. Now, we're 11 to 24. 11 to 24 people. 24 people now for $54 a pay cycle. It's very, very affordable. So give them a call, 422-9699, 422-9699. They got offices in Rehoboth, Dover, and Milford. One number gets you to everybody. And on top of that, they're really good accountants, too, if you need an accountant. They're CPAs, and they'll help you. Now, what's the next thing I wanted to talk about is my copier guy, Rick Fowler, real good guy. He has been selling stuff like crazy here lately. Business is good, a lot of back-to-school things. He was talking to me the other day about, of course he has laptops, tablets, computers. He can design a system. He has some new stuff, some used stuff, and he can custom build it to your needs. So one thing he was sharing with me is, a lot of people buy a laptop or a tablet or something for back to school, and at No Nonsense Office Supplies, and they're located right in Georgetown, they load Microsoft Office Professional at no charge, and that gives you like Excel and PowerPoint and Publisher and so on. That's at no charge. He was sharing with me a lot of your big box stores charge for that program. So, and now some tablets, he said, you can't load it on. But if he can load it, you get that at no charge with the purchase of a new or used laptop, tablet, or computer. It's No Nonsense Office Machines in Georgetown, 856-7381, 856-7381. I highly recommend them. Good people to deal with. Rick Fowler, I've been dealing with him for 20-plus years. He'll treat you fair and square, I promise. Okay, Brooks, we're going to be open here in a little bit. They may be open by now.
I believe they are.
Believe they are. Saturdays are a busy day, folks. Now, another thing we sell a lot of is sheds and carports.
Yes.
Everybody that gets them seems to like them. And we have recently trying to let people know no two carports are built the same and no two sheds are built the same. So what we're encouraging people to do is take your purchase seriously.
Yes.
Okay? Don't just say, well, I can get it for this much here and this much here. That's great. What's that mean? Nothing. In other words, it means nothing. In other words, unless you know exactly how that one product is made and this one product is made, and beyond how they're made, then you have to say, what do you think these people are going to do if I need them? Are they here? Are they solid? Are they reputable? In the shed business, my guys, I see them pop up alongside the road at a fruit stand. And then when the fruit stand closed, they're gone.
Exactly.
I'm like, if you're going to buy something this sizable, you want to make sure that the people are reputable, that they're in business. I mean, you can come to Weller's. Our bills are paid. Our taxes are paid. Our insurances are paid. Our payroll taxes are paid. We're current. We're not wanted. In other words, so I'm just saying there's a lot to doing business anymore. And just because somebody has product doesn't mean that that's the best value for you.
Sure.
A good deal on a lemon, no matter how cheap you buy a lemon,
Still a lemon.
it's still a lemon, okay? So also, no matter how much you pay for a lemon, it's still a lemon. But at Weller's, we're all about value. We're all about customer service. Brooks Ritter works here. His brother, Brandon Ritter, works here. My son-in-law, Jason Troyer, works here. My son, Jimmy, works here. Both my daughters work here. We've got a really good staff of people. Just hired a new gentleman recently who's kind of really particular about everything he does. We're really happy with him. His name is Chris. So, folks, we are growing. We're getting ready to open up in Lincoln, and people say, when's that going to be? Oh, probably about 6 months to the year at the rate I'm moving. When you open a business nowadays, you are fortunate enough you get to deal with DelDOT, the county, Board of Adjustments, Planning and Zoning, the fire marshal. It's unbelievable. People say, oh, I don't believe that. Okay, you get a piece of land and try to open a business. I understand it. It takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of patience. You're going to muckle through a lot of things that you're going to say, none of it makes sense to me. But when you stand back and look at it, it does make sense.
Sure.
A lot of what they're trying to do is just make businesses, business-like. They want to make sure your entrances are right. They want to make sure that you're compliant. And I understand all that. And I actually am understanding it better and better as I work through this process. So I'm just learning it. I actually would like to start a business helping people open a business is what I'd like to do. Just as soon as I have time from my business to go start another business. So anyway, folks, we're going to open on the corner in Lincoln. But in the meantime, I did put it for rent, and I had 3 phone calls already. So I guess if somebody wants to rent it, maybe I won't open on the corner in Lincoln. But we're working on it. So, folks, the next sponsor I want to talk about is First Class Heating and Air. Been dealing with them, real happy with them. I like their vehicles. They're all lettered up. Their guys got uniforms and stuff like that. Locally owned and operated, and they also offer 24/7 emergency service. Never used them for that yet, but I just might. But anyway, they've got fair prices, but they have this maintenance agreement. So, like, if you have a heater system or a heating and air conditioning system, you can buy a maintenance agreement. But once you buy that maintenance agreement, not only do you get the maintenance agreement and get the maintenance that it includes, it's kind of nice having them come to my house twice a year and check my heater, check my air conditioner, check my filter, and do whatever needs to be done. I like that. I just know what it's going to cost, and that's that. But in addition to that, anything else I get done, plumbing, electrical, or whatever, they give me a 15% discount. So I kind of like it. So, gee, if you're listening and you need a new hot water heater, get a maintenance system. on your heating and air conditioning system, and then you'll save 15% on your, did I say that? On your hot water heater. That's a great idea. 934-8900. 934-8900. First Class Heating and Air. And on the web, it's firstclasshvac.com. Tell them I sent you if you talk to them. Okay, Brooks, what's next? Anything? Nothing? Did I hit? Oh, I didn't hit these air fresheners.
No, you did not.
You go ahead. Did you have something profound to say?
Well, I was just saying I'm excited to be back here.
Okay.
You don't have to wait till 9:30 to see me.
Oh, that's right.
You can be here at 9
o'clock. 9 o'clock.
I will be here.
So the minute we go off the air, Brooks will be in sales.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So come on in. Come see me. 9 o'clock.
If you're here now, wait for Brooks.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. Just sit in the parking lot.
Let Brandon show them all around and then say, I've got to deal with Brooks.
Sure.
He's my guy.
There you go. I like that idea.
Okay. And what else, Brooks?
You were going to talk about those air fresheners.
Oh, aren't they beautiful?
They are very pretty.
These, and I did not know this, but I was told yesterday that down at the bottom there is a press, so you press it, and then you can sniff to see what it smells like.
I think you can sniff it without pressing, and you can smell it.
And they're pretty up to date. They were made in 2004, it looks like. So
only a decade old.
Only these air fresheners, folks, are only 1 decade old. Okay, so get them before they're 2 decades old.
Exactly.
Anyway, I don't know if that's when they were made or not. That might be their copyright date. But anyway, 50 cents for an air freshener, and as usual, 3 for $1. So you can mix and match them. You could get an air freshener and a bottle of glue and some Space Berry Bubbles Bath. And folks, you're probably listening and you're saying, this has got to be embarrassing for Jim to sell this stuff. I am embarrassed all the way to the bank. So anyway, we buy this stuff by the tractor trailer load. We get good deals on it. We have a lot of fun with it. You know something that I bought that I didn't think I was going to be able to sell, and Kim's selling them on eBay?
Those Toro lights.
Not the Toro lights.
Not the Toro lights.
FedEx shirts.
Really?
FedEx dress polo collared shirts.
Wow.
I got them in this deal, and we're selling them on eBay, and they're selling. I'm amazed.
Wow.
Yes, I did not know where and how I was going to sell FedEx shirts,
Who
but I have
buys
found
a FedEx shirt.
Probably a FedEx employee, to be honest with you. But anyway, I wanted to tell you all that. Wanted to mention L&W Insurance Agency. Just had them in here the other day, guiding me through the process of insurance. But if you need auto insurance or home insurance or health insurance or life insurance or even commercial coverage, give them a call. 856-7828, 856-7828. Do a real good job. Now, let's say you have insurance, and you say, I want to make sure that I am properly covered. I want to make sure, I want to just use them like a backboard. I want to bounce things off of them. Still give them a call. They also have a website, lwinsurance.com. I'm real happy with them. They keep me properly insured. You know, I meet people all the time. They have an insurance claim, and the first thing they say is, my insurance man didn't have me properly insured. Well, they probably bought it online, and they probably bought the cheapest policy they could buy. And then who they blaming?
The insurance man.
The insurance man that they never met. Mm-hmm. He's on the other end of the line. So anyway, if you want to deal with a local company, L&W Insurance is a good place to deal. Mentioned Jeannie and Dave Morgan earlier. Wanted you to give them a call, 422-8315. If you want to talk about any nutritional supplements or some of the things that they have to offer, really would like you to at least like their Facebook page, Delaware Wrap and Tone. And then they also have a website, which is getnaturalbodywraps.com. They have all kinds of nutritional weight supplements. You know, they're a good local company. They're not high pressure or anything like that. But, you know, it helps. You can get it. Helps with your blood pressure and diabetes and even fibromyalgia and stuff like that. I do get a wrap once a week. A lot of people think it's crazy. But if you want me to show you my belly, I'll be glad to. It's just as tight and toned as it can be. So anyway, that's that. I won't go any further than that. But Dave or Jeannie Morgan, 422-8315. And if you call her, just say, hey, Jeannie, I just wondered. I think Jim said you would give me a wrap for free. And maybe she will. I can't promise that. But you got to talk her into it. You got to kind of like persuade her. So anyway, and it's a very good value. And you will come away from that saying, wow, how did this work? It's amazing. So anyway, 422-8315. Now, Brooks, what else do you got?
Well, I actually just wanted to remind people,
okay.
We sell swing sets. They're vinyl swing sets.
Sell and a lot of them things.
They tend to be a big object for Christmas.
They do.
And it's August. Christmas is only about 4.5 months away.
And they
So-
usually take a few weeks to get.
Yeah, it takes about 4 to 6 weeks normally to
Yep.
get them in, and they're delivered and installed. So I just
Isn't
want to
that neat?
suggest, it's awesome.
You come home and there it is. It's done.
And they're Amish
Professionally
made,
done by
and,
the Amish,
and
yeah.
the Amish are the ones that come down and install
Yes,
them. So
they
they're
don't-
installing the product that they made.
Yep.
So you don't have to worry about
Who
like,
it is and
I'm gonna have a bunch of trash in my yard, or what are they gonna look
yeah.
like, and
do they know what they're doing
Yep.
and so on.
So I wanted to let people know to get an early start, because the closer we get to Christmas, the busier they get, the more installs they get. And if you want it by Christmas, we need to make sure that we get the orders going,
Yep.
so we can make sure you have
Can
it for
we
that
offer
Christmas
1
present.
year same as cash on that?
I don't see why we couldn't.
So you're saying a person could literally buy a swing set, utilize it for a year, and not pay a penny in interest?
Absolutely.
Wow. You're the swing set guy, aren't
Sure,
you?
yep.
That's why you brought that up, ain't it?
Absolutely. I want
All
them to come
right.
in and talk to me.
Brooks.
Brooks.
Brooksy. Brooks Ritter.
The big guy. Whatever
Right.
you want to call
Mr.
me.
and Mrs. Ritter's son. Ask for him by name. I'd like to see Mr. and Mrs. Ritter's son. Okay?
That might be a little complicated if they come
There's
in
2
here.
of them here.
Which one?
Which one? Both
the better,
of them?
the better looking one.
The better looking. Ooh. Now that would offend Brandon.
Maybe a little bit.
And he gets uptight, man, when he's offended. Woo, we don't need that today. It's too early in the day.
He's a good guy.
Hey, we still got any help wanted positions? Are we still looking for a counter person?
We are still looking for a counter person.
All right. What would you say that job would be consisting of? Out there working with you?
Yes.
Working in the showroom?
Working in the showroom.
All
Selling
right.
things in the showroom.
You're going to teach them how to do it all?
Yes.
Okay. So they would literally work in our showroom, answer the phone, greet customers, sweep, mop the floor, dust the shelves, straighten up merchandise.
Sell some parts.
Sell some parts,
Yep.
sell a flagpole.
Yep.
You ever look
Generators.
through that showroom, see the variety of things we
Oh, my
sell?
goodness. Every day. And I'll walk around. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Where did we get this? Wow.
How in the world did he find these rubber boots? Oh, my gosh, here's waiters.
but it all sells. And
it is funny, isn't it?
Yes. And I hate to say, sometimes I'm skeptical. You
What?
You go get a bunch of stuff. I'm like, that is
I bet
not
you
gonna
were
sell at a
skeptical
trailer
about
store.
this bubble bath, weren't you?
Yes, until yesterday.
All right, and this glue?
Yeah, and it sold, and I'm like, wow.
Here's one thing that I have come to enjoy. I like buying a good deal.
Mhm.
As you said earlier, I like passing it on. But I love selling stuff.
Yes.
I'm like a walking selling machine. All right,
and it's
Brooks.
fun. It's
It is
something
fun.
different. Yep.
And then the end result is the people that bought it got a good deal and good service.
Yep.
And I might have made money.
Sure.
Okay.
That's
some
at least
days
the
I
object
do.
in it.
Yeah. Some days I do. Some days I don't. So, but we're allowed to work as hard as we want here, aren't we? That's another
absolutely.
nice thing
Yep.
about Wellers.
Mhm.
You can work as hard as you want. So anyway, can I hit one more thing real quick?
Sure.
I'm going to give a crazy special, folks. This is today only, whatever today's date is. It's today the 9th?
Today's the 9th.
August 9th, 2014, up till 1 o'clock. Here's the deal. We got these Toro lights. They're like a little light. I'm holding it up for the people looking online. How would you describe that, Brooks?
It's like a.
It's like a light that you
yeah,
put
it's a-
along your sidewalk, your pathway. It's a colonial style looking light. You know, just push it in the ground, comes with a light bulb and everything.
Mhm.
These are like normally $13, $15 a piece. I got them on sale for $5 a piece. And today only, folks, if you buy one, I'll give you 2.
Wow.
Think about that one, Brooks.
So that's 3 for $5.
3 of these lights for $5. You look them up online, they're $13, $15. You know, today and today only. I can't even believe I just said that. You buy one, you get 2 free. I wish this show had a delay button. I would have erased that. You buy one, you're going to get 2 free. This is the day to start your Christmas shopping.
Yeah, you could go light happy. I mean,
You could buy these and resell them on Amazon or eBay.
You could make your yard look like an airstrip.
Hey, folks, I got to go. You've been listening to Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. Go to my website. You can watch the show again. Have a good weekend. God bless you all. Thank you, Fran. I'll see you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
The preceding